Hi, it's BubbleChuTea and welcome to a new video. So a few days ago on Instagram I asked you guys to send me questions because I was thinking of filming like a little Q&A video, and I was also thinking, should I do just a regular Q&A video or how should I do it? And I realized that I haven't really done any kind of everyday makeup look or makeup tutorials, so I thought, why not do my makeup and answer your questions on the same time? So that's exactly what I'm gonna do for this video, and I hope you will enjoy it. So this makeup that I'm wearing is pretty much like my everyday makeup look, so this is what I'm going to create. This is me with no makeup whatsoever, and the wig that I'm wearing today is sponsored by evahair.com. I actually have a coupon code on 20% off you can use if you want to order a wig from there. I think it's a pretty decent deal because most of the time you only get 10% off. I've worked with Eva Hair for a few years now, and they're honestly one of my favorite wig companies, so I would definitely recommend you to check them out if you're interested in maybe buying a good quality lace front wig. The first question by Kawaii Monster X is favorite drink, animal and food. My favorite drink is probably coffee. I drink coffee every day. I actually have a cup of coffee right now in front of me. And favorite animal? You should know by now that I love cats, so cats are one of my favorite animals, and also guinea pigs. I used to have 2 guinea pigs a few years ago, so they're definitely one of my favorite animals. And also I love alpacas. I fell in love with alpacas a few years ago, and they just seem so cute and adorable, and I just love their little fluffy faces. I haven't seen any alpacas in real life. I've seen llamas. I would love to go to an alpaca farm and maybe like see them up close so I could, I don't know, take a walk with them or something. That's my dream. So my base makeup usually depends on what kind of weather or season it is, and since it's getting to summer, I'm going to start off with sunblock or sunscreen, and this is one of my favorite ones that I've used. It's called Whitening UV Sunblock by the Korean brand Jiglot. I think that I can take the next question actually, and the next question is by sunflower.boy. What is your favorite TV series? I think that my favorite TV series is Breaking Bad, and that's thanks to my boyfriend because he was the one who introduced me to Breaking Bad. It's such a great show. I think that I wouldn't have found the show without him, and I think it's one of those series you can watch probably 10 times and it would still be just as good. And I try to make sure that I don't miss any spots on my face, and also put it on your neck. So the next step is foundation. On the winter I usually use primer, but I think that since I used sunscreen I don't have to use primer. This one is called Double Lasting Foundation by Etude House. This is one of my favorite foundations as well. I have probably used like 5-6 bottles of this one. I always use a damp beauty blender for my foundation. I think this one is also empty, so I have to buy a new one soon. But I hope it will still be sufficient for this video. Ooh, I'm going to take the next question. The next question is by A_L_E_X_Carter. I know you've probably gotten this question a lot, but can you do an apartment tour? And yes, I've said this so many times, I am going to do an apartment tour. It's just taking a while because, I don't know, I haven't really had a good microphone for a while. I finally have a good microphone, so that's one of the reasons I haven't really been active on YouTube lately. I also haven't really felt like my apartment is finished yet. I've always felt like I can do something more to it, like I can add a few more decorations and so on. So I've been a bit hesitant to do a apartment tour, but it's definitely coming. So just be patient. The next question is by Unicorn SAB31. What's your favorite hair color? That's a hard one because I like so many different hair colors. But I would say some of my favorite hair colors are pink and purple and like orange-ish. So now I think that my foundation is pretty much done and even. The next step is concealer. And I take the same damp beauty blender and just tap, 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 tap. The next question is by Kid Zero Gorgeous. How do you decide on what outfit you want to wear? I don't know, honestly. Sometimes I plan an outfit like on the night before I wear it. Some days I'm really excited to put together a cute outfit, and other days I just wear whatever I find on my floor. This shirt, for example, I've probably worn this for 3 days now because it's been weekend and I haven't taken any photos whatsoever, so it really depends. The next question is by Nene_Olivera. I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm sorry. Worst clothing item you've ever purchased? What could that be? I do have a jacket right now that I purchased on Depop. It was like an impulse buy. So I think that I would say this jacket, it's not that it's bad, but I think it's just too massive on me. It's really cute when it just hangs like this, but I kind of regret that I bought this jacket. The next step in my makeup routine is setting powder, and I'm going to use this one from RCMA, the No Color powder. I've used this one for over a year and there's still like almost half of it left, and I think this is also a really good powder. The next question is by Shaun of the Dead X. If you had a special power, what would it be and why? I think that I would choose teleportation because I've always wanted to be able to do that. It feels so cool that you could just do this and I could go to Japan or I could be wherever I want to, so teleportation definitely. And because I'm lazy and I just want to go on to the next step right away, I always just brush it off immediately. Then I'm going to contour my face with this palette from Viva La Diva. And I usually use this shade right here, that is the most used, as you can see. I don't contour my face that much actually, I just most of the time contour my jawline because I feel like it conceals my ugly double chin and make it a little bit more sharp or whatever. So yeah. Sometimes I also contour my nose a little bit, so I'm just going to quickly do that too. The next question is by A. Ellie, and they're asking, what's your favorite clothing shop? I think that my favorite ones are Lazy Oaf, Sugar Thrills, WC or W Heartsy, or however you want to say it. I think those three are my top favorite ones. The next step is eyebrows, and usually if I have colorful hair, I like to match my eyebrows with my hair. For example, if I just have blonde hair, I usually do just simple brown eyebrows. I know that this may not really match with the purple hair that I'm wearing today, but since my real hair color has been orange for like the last month, I like to base my makeup around pink and orange colors. So I'm going to do kind of orange-ish brows, and I'm going to use a Sugar Pill liquid lipstick in the color Trinket. I absolutely love this one, both on my eyebrows and on my lips. First, I usually just do like this, and then I take an eyebrow brush. Also, I can take the next question. It's from Milky Angel, and it's Missä kaupungissa asut? That means, in which town do you live in? I don't want to reveal in which town I live in just for privacy reasons, but if you know me in real life, you know it's a pretty small town. It's so difficult to talk and do my eyebrows on the same time. That's like one of the most difficult things when it comes to makeup, eyebrows and eyeliner. This brow is looking pretty good so far. Next question is by Daniela Kronqvist, and it is, where do you want to travel? I really want to travel to London next. I think me and my boyfriend is going to travel to London in October, if the plans are going as we want to. And I want to go back to Japan, and I also want to travel to Seoul in South Korea. Next question is by Error404 Ren Not Found, and it is, how many languages do you speak? So I don't know how many of you guys know, but I do live in Finland, but my first language is Swedish, because Finland is a bilingual country. Finnish is the first official language and Swedish is the second official language. I wish I could say that I'm good at Finnish, but my Finnish is it's okay. I mean, I can understand, but I'm really bad at speaking it myself because I live in a pretty Swedish-speaking area and I don't really encounter that many Finnish-speaking people. I usually just hang out with Swedish-speaking people. I also can speak English, obviously, and I know a little bit of Korean. I would like to learn more Korean, but I'm pretty lazy. In my next step in my makeup routine, I usually carve out my eyebrows a little bit, and I take a flat angled brush and the same concealer that I used before. The next question is by the same person, and they're asking, what are some essential items you need for kawaii fashion? I would say pleated skirts. I have a lot of pleated skirts and I feel like they go with any kind of kawaii outfit. Pinafore dresses are really cute. I love them. Platform shoes. I love platform shoes. And recently I fell in love with chains. I love accessorizing with chains and stuff. And I would say any kind of accessorizing is important for me at least. Makeup wise, I like colorful eyeshadow and pretty heavy blush. So those are my tips for kawaii essentials, and if you wanna start dressing in cute pastel fashion, next I'm going to do my eyes. And before I do anything, I'm going to prime my eyelids because I feel like they need some priming. And then I just simply tap with my fingers. And for my eyeshadow, I'm going to use the Morphe 35B palette. This is my go-to palette because it contains so many colors. For just everyday wear, I like to use these colors, something like that. I think for my lower lash line, I'm going to take this color right here and just go in. I don't know why, but I usually start with my low lash line. Fuck, I can see that my eyes are starting to crease already. I have to hurry. I think I'm going to use two colors next. I'm going to mix this one and put it, oh fuck, here something. This is looking so messy, but I promise you it's going to look better soon. And the third color I'm going to use will be this one. The next question is by Annika Kath, and they're asking, do you like going to any conventions? Yeah, I actually like going to conventions, and I've been to Drakon, I think 3 times, and I've been to YukiCon 2 times. Another question is by sniper._wolf, and they're asking, which editor do you use? Please tell me. I'm not sure if you mean for photos or for videos, but I edit most of my photos in Photoshop on my laptop, and then the phone apps I use are made to Snow, and PixArt. And my YouTube videos I edit in HitFilm Express. It's actually a free editing software and it's honestly really good. I want some more glitter and sparkle on my eyes, so I'm going to use this Lime Crime Diamond Crushers in the shade Summer. It's actually meant for your lips, but I've read that it's pretty safe to use near eyes, and I've used it near eyes over a year and nothing's happened to me, so... But I would say if you have sensitive eyes, maybe don't do this step. I'm going to put some more glitter here, and this is a relatively new product that I've found. It's called Eye Span Glitter by Holika Holika, and this one is really pretty. And I'm going to just put a tiny bit here. It's honestly almost the same as this one, but this one has a little bit bigger sparkles. And for my lower inner corner, I'm going to use this Tear eyeliner by Etude House. And I've used this product for many years. It's remained one of my favorites for this kind of inner corner glow or shine. I don't do this step always, but sometimes I like to have a little bit more of like puffy, cutesy eyes. So for aiguisal, if you know what that means, it's basically you get a little bit more puffy, cutesy eyes. This is actually meant for eyebrows. It's called Etude House Drawing Eyebrow, but I find that it works great for aiguisal too if you don't put too much and don't press too hard. So I'm going to just lightly, very lightly tap, because you don't want to put too much. The next question is by Mickis98, and it is Ditt absoluta favorit egengjorda plagg. And that means my absolute favorite clothing item that I've made myself. That's a pretty hard question because I made so many clothing items myself. But I would say it's a pink coat that I made for last winter. I'm going to insert a photo of it here. I've used that coat literally all winter, and I made it really fast because I was so motivated and so excited to get to use it. Now I'm going to put highlighter onto my brow bone and a little bit on my inner corners. And this is a loose pigment. It's from a brand called Medusa's Makeup. I'm going to take a flat brush for this and spray some setting spray here into this one. So because I've sprayed some setting spray, the highlighter is going to stick better. This highlighter is so pretty. It has like a pinkish shine to it. The next question is by IVX Ria, and they're asking, what affordable kawaii pastel cute fashion stores do you recommend? My number one recommendation would be AliExpress. They sell a lot of cute and affordable clothes, accessories, like anything you could think of. I also recommend YesStyle. I've ordered from them a few times and I've been really satisfied. I also buy all of my K-beauty products from YesStyle. The next step in my makeup routine is eyeliner. I find that doing eyeliner on camera is always kind of difficult, so let's hope for the best. While I'm doing my eyeliner, I can take the next question, and it's by Glittery Kayami. How did you discover that you like wearing pastel clothes? So I was around 12 years old when I found this Swedish Thai blogger called Foki. Through her I got really inspired and I started liking Japan, and I got interested in Japanese fashion, but I didn't have the confidence or even the money or anything to wear it. But my style has evolved slowly, and it's still evolving. Like, I mean, your style will never be the same throughout your whole life, so that's the thing that I like about fashion. Like, you can experiment so much and it's so fun. Eyeliner, complete. The next thing after eyeliner is obviously mascara, and this is actually a free mascara I got from NYX. It's called Doll Eye Mascara. I usually like to use a waterproof mascara. I always use a waterproof eyeliner. This mascara isn't waterproof, but I'm out of all my other mascaras. This is the only one that I have left at home. But yeah, it works. I'm too lazy to buy a new one. The next question that I got is from ESC Bella, and they're wondering, what's some of your inspo for style or outfits? Your colorfulness make me happy. Aw, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And right now I get most of my inspiration for my fashion from people I follow on Instagram, and a few of them are Yuri Nauto, Love Emily Jane, Kayla Hadlington, Dewey Bun, Kanini, Queen Jelly Beanie, and I Miracle. So go check out them. I love their Instagram pages and I get inspired by them so much. The next step of my makeup routine are lashes, and I just use some cheap ass lashes from eBay. These are not my favorite lashes that I like to use, but I'm out of my favorite lashes, so I'll have to take these. Where's my lash glue? I can't. Oh, there it is. The lash glue I use is called Ordell Lash Ordell Lash Grip Eyelash Clear Adhesive. Why am I so bad at talking? I can take the next question while I'm doing this. Gaia Tori asks, since when are you with your boyfriend? We've been together since December 6th of 2017, so it's been almost 1.5 years now. Also, always remember to let the glue dry before you put them on, because if you put on your lashes when the glue is still not truly dry, it's just going to fall off. So let them dry for, I would say, 30 seconds. And now I am carefully going to put them on. Why is it so difficult to put on lashes some days and then the next day it's super easy? I never get used to putting on false lashes. I think I'm going to put a tiny bit of mascara on these lashes to make them like pop a little bit more. I don't know how many questions I have left, but I'm going to take the next one. It's by Sankaria4242, and they're asking, do you like anime or manga? What's your favorite manga or anime? So yeah, I do like anime, and I would say my two favorite animes are Cardcaptor Sakura and Sailor Moon. I don't really read manga though, so I can't really say that I have a favorite manga. I have a few steps left on my makeup, and I think that I only have a few questions left. I'm sorry if I haven't answered all of you guys' questions, but some of the questions were a bit like I didn't really know how to answer them, or so yeah, I only chose the questions that were like my favorites, or yeah. Next question is by Ruby EVS7. What are your tips for starting to dress kawaii? Also, I love you lots. Thank you so much. I would say maybe focus on one outfit at a time. Like one pair of shoes, one pair of top, one pair of bottom. Stick to a certain color scheme at first. Like, do you want to start with wearing pink, or do you want to start with blue? For example, a pink dress at first, or a pink skirt at first. And also look at what items you already have in your wardrobe and see if any of the new items you buy will match with the previous items. Just slowly build your wardrobe up to however you want it to be. It's not going to change overnight unless you're rich. I've developed my style over many years. So the next step I'm going to do is blush, and this is a cream blush by Tony Moly. Recently I fell in love with like a peachy orangey blush. I like my blush pretty heavy. I think it's a pretty cute touch. Here's a question by Carrie.Peachy, and they're asking, what's your favorite hair color you've ever had? I had rainbow bangs once, and then with the rainbow bangs I had like a peachy color. Oh, and once I had purple hair with like rainbow highlights. That was really cute, but it's so hard to maintain rainbow hair, so it faded pretty quickly. But I would love to do rainbow again. Sometimes I put a little bit of blush on my nose like this, so I'm going to put just a tiny bit. And now it's time for even more highlighter. I'm going to use this palette by BH Cosmetics. I'm going to put a bit on the tip of my nose because I think it looks cute. For my cheekbones, I'm going to take a different brush. Here's a question from Big Puppy Chencho. I'm sorry if I don't pronounce your username right, but they're asking, do you have a favorite ice cream? I don't know if you mean like flavor, but I really like mint flavor and strawberry, I would say. Or if you mean like ice cream brand or product, I really like Twister ice creams. They look like this. If you don't know, they're popsicles. Now I only have 2 steps left in my makeup routine, and the second last one is lips. And for everyday wear I usually use lip tints, and I'm going to use this one called Dear Darling Tint by Etude House. It's one of my favorites. I think this is color number 1. And I'm going to take a small little brush. So the last step is setting spray, and I use this one from Viva La Diva. Now I am finally done! If you like this video and want to see more, make sure to subscribe to my channel and press that notification button to see when I upload a new video. And bye bye! Bye bye!